Reflection a little bit. Now, that word reflection, everybody's probably pretty familiar with, right? So, reflection is, you know, I look in a mirror and I see myself. Man, I got a pimple right there. It's kind of gross. So, I need to shave too. Yeah, so reflection. We look at it every morning in the mirror, right? Like we look at our reflection. We make sure, okay, is my hair fixed? It's really a big concern for me. Is my hair fixed? So, is my hair fixed? Is my hair straight? You know, do I have a booger in my nose or anything like that? We check ourselves out. We look at our reflection. But what's actually happening with the light? Well, we talked about just a few moments ago with the color that when white light hits things, it's going to behave in a certain way. Sometimes it'll pass through those things. Sometimes part of it will pass through those things. Sometimes it'll hit something and part of it will be absorbed, but then some of it will reflect back off, and that's where we get our colors from. So when this light that's above me right now, when it hits my face, when it hits my t-shirt, when it hits my arms and my hands and my rings, when it hits that, part of that light is absorbed. But then part of it is reflected, and specifically part of it is reflected into the camera lens so that you can see me. When I look into a mirror, a shiny surface, everything is reflected. All the light is reflected back. So where before when we were looking at transparent things and all the light was passing through, when we look at reflection, all the light is bouncing off. So when the light strikes the mirror, all that light is bouncing off. So if I want to see Lord Vader, who I just saw, there he is over there on the back wall, then the light hitting that poster is hitting it. The colors are reflecting off, but then when it hits this mirror, all that light, everything is reflecting into the camera lens so that you can see it on the screen. All right. Now, so for example, if I had a laser pointer, which a laser pointer is just a light, so I've got a nice little green laser pointer here, and I'm just going to play with the laser pointer a little bit to see if I can illustrate some light reflecting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually draw a circle in the center of the table, and I'm going to set my mirror up here. And I'm going to use my laser pointer. I'm going to see if I can hit the center of the circle. Now, little trick on this is, as you can see in the reflection, you can see the mirror, when I'm hitting it right in the center. All right. What if I wanted to make this more complicated? What if I wanted to use two mirrors? But I've got to hit the circle, bounce it off this mirror, and then onto the circle. All right, let's see if I can do it. This may take a little doing. I'm not doing a very good job on this. Oh, there we go. I really have to line it up just right. I'm going to try to lay it flat. I can hit it straight on. There we go. But I really want to see if I can hit it into that spot right there. And I don't have my angle correct. That's what the deal is. There we go. There we go. So that is bouncing off of the mirror in my hand, off the mirror on my left shoulder, into the center of the table. And you can just barely see it. But you'll have to take my word on it. That is really cool. So, fun stuff if you want to do, setting up some mirrors. Another thing you could try to do is build a periscope, which is very cool. So, I'm actually going to put a blueprint of a periscope on the screen right now so you can see kind of what I'm talking about. So with a periscope, it's pretty cool because what it is you've got two mirrors, and they're angled in such a way, they're angled like this, so that when I look through the bottom one, it will actually show me, you can set it up right here so I can see up, or you can even set it right here so I can see backwards, which is pretty cool. Periscopes are very, very cool. If you got a Capri Sun box and a couple of small square mirrors, you can make your own periscope, which is pretty cool. But light reflection is light bouncing. It's striking an object and then bouncing off of it. Now, for our mirrors, all the light's reflecting. For colors, some of the light is reflecting, but not all, because some of the colors are being absorbed while some of them are being reflected. Now, I'm wearing a black and white shirt. That's not by accident. For black and white, when white light or visible light hits black, everything's absorbed. When white light hits, or visible light hits the color white, most, if not all of the colors are being reflected. So it's not quite like a mirror, but the color white is reflecting lots and lots of color back out.